Hey there, guys. How you doing? It's Drew here, and today is day number 1038 or something like that. It's around there. But anyways, look at this, guys. So I hit the $150,000 bonus. It's up there. Got 155,000 up there. Yeah, I got $6.7 million left to go till I do the 15.5% there and $500,000 bonus, guys. That seems insane. $500,000. That's a little much if you ask me for a bonus. Just talk about this. Is the bonuses, or sorry, I should say commissions and stuff, guys, they haven't come in yet from, well, a little bit of them have, right? From the optimal, the testing pool and optimal, the optimal one pool. Like you see there, there's definitely a commission. Well, who knows? This could be, or it might not be, right? The ones that are $5,000, of course, and $10,000 there, they're from the pro testing pool, right? But the little smaller commissions, okay, they could be just a normal commission because it says a referral part there, which is a commission, or it could be from these smaller ones, could be from the optimal testing pool, which I don't think they are. I think they're actually from just a normal referral commission there, because you can see the pro pool, guys, was $5,000 was the minimum in it. So you can see a lot of them are over $5,000 there. So that makes me think that the optimal testing pool hasn't done the commission structure for it yet, like hasn't paid it out. But I can see over here on the careers page, like there's been 300 and something 100,000 of team turnover that's come in, right? If we were to do the math on this, and like my last video updated, I think the last video I did was like 2 days ago. It's like 300 something $1,000. Actually, I did the math on it earlier. So if I just go over here and there's the math on it right there. Yeah, so $312,000. That's the turnover from the testing pools, right? On my end of things. So it's way more than I thought, guys. I thought it'd be like 70,000 or so, but it's 312,000, which is crazy. So I'm going to, as you saw there on the finance page, like it looks like none of the optimal testing pool commissions have come in yet. So there's going to be a lot of them, guys, because in the pro there was maybe that was $60,000, $70,000. So there's going to be a couple $100,000 more dollars of team turnover that's going to be commissions. But the team turnover here, you can already see has been counted there. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out just for some people that maybe you did invest in, or you had people that invested in the optimal testing pool, and you're like, where's my commission from that? But you see your team turnover in it, guys. I think they're like working on that, right? Like this is a lot of stuff they have to do here. So today, tomorrow, who knows when that would come in. But anyways, we're gonna do some investing here. Just like I said, hey, when I get this bonus, I'm going to invest it. A lot of people are like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's such a huge bonus. Yeah, guys, it's weird. It doesn't, I don't know. Like I just thought, and I said this in the group this morning, like people were like, oh, how do you feel? Like that's crazy. Like that's life-changing income, basically. Make $150,000 in a day and invest that. It's going to make me an extra like 12,000 or so a month in Canadian dollars. And people were asking in group like, oh, how's that feel? And I thought about it, guys, and I was like, you know what? I'm more excited about getting into, which I am, into the 15% chat group than actually getting that bonus, which is crazy. Because if you were to ask me like 3 years ago, like, oh, what would $150,000 feel like to get? Like, of course, I'd be like, I don't know what that's like when I first started. But like, I'd be thinking about like, oh, that's so amazing. And, just to take your account to 150 in one day, that'd be crazy, kind of thing like that. But honestly, guys, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, like getting into this 15% group, like that's what was on my mind, because that's how I'm going to be able to support my team really good. I don't, my sponsor is amazing, but he's in Ukraine, and sometimes like I feel kind of bad when I'm messaging him because I know that he doesn't have internet where he is because of the war and stuff like that. And he's, sometimes he'll send me a video and he's like in the woods and stuff, or like his family's in a bunker or whatever, kind of thing like that. And, just on my end, I'm kind of like, I don't want to bug the guy. So being in this 15% group is like, that's the big thing to me. If I ever have a question or something, like the admin, Vadim that owns the company, he's in that group. He can see what we're saying and stuff like that. So, and Sergi's in there and everybody, right? There's about here, I'll just show you guys it. I don't know if I can show the people in it, but I'm sure this is fine to show because they're just congratulating people. But you can see here, guys, there's 100 people in this group. And they're all people that are 15% and above. So this is where you're going to get the top support for your team, basically, right? So let's do this, guys. Let's get into the investing here. I've been looking forward to this, is to get into that optimal investment, make some nice big juicy investments. I'm going to put the screenshots of this inside the group there. Okay, so there you guys can see there, $52,500. That's how much that's going to cost with the 5% fee. That's super cool. Make that back really fast and do this. And I was going to do investments in $10,000 increments, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Like, I've got my wife's account. It's got two $50,000 investments. I got my account here, which right now I've got, I've got this 105, which I'm going to move over into the optimal. And then I'm making $100,000 investment right now, right? So I'll have 4 separate withdrawals in my account alone of whatever, $50,000 is making, right? Times 4. So that's pretty crazy. So here we go here, guys. Do another one. What am I doing? Okay. So this is the right one. I don't want to be invested in that because I want to move all my funds over to here. And I recommend you guys do that too. So I'll talk a little bit about how to do that in here. Man, my sponsor is going to be making some nice commissions after the audit. I'll tell you that. It's going to be good. He'll be happy. That's good. There. Because he's at 15% too, right? And he'll be at 15.5% soon. Maybe even today he might hit that. Because if I did 300 something thousand in turnover just from those testing pools, then I'm pretty sure he would have done, more than that, right? Okay, so let's refresh the page here. You guys are going to get some big, huge, juicy withdrawal. Look at that, guys. $116,000 in optimal. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Let's put it in the group here. These guys will like that. Okay, so, and soon I'll just put yes. I don't know if, see, that's the thing. That's why I was saying, like, I don't know if the company said this or a leader said it, I did see something about, I think it was the company, saying that anything we're investing in S4X Optimal 2 pool after the audit is going to be withdrawable without a fee, but it's probably going to be the 5% fee, right? Is like in the testing pools. That would be my guess, guys. I did see something about that. It was either by leaders or by the company. And the thing is, I've learned my lesson over the years, guys, is don't really say things that the leaders have said because, they might be getting that information from the company and then the company changes something and then that information changes. Like we've seen that happen over the years in S Group. So I think, from the best thing to do is just to see what the company says, and then that's the actual news that you share with your team, right? There. But in my group, I like to share what the leaders are saying as well, but sometimes it gets me, right? So there you go, guys. 2 $50,000 investments in S4X, in S4X Optimal. And then now we're going to shoot on over and we'll do a withdrawal of, actually we just withdraw all of this because I want to put $25K in my savings as well. So we'll do a withdrawal of that. And then, yeah, I'm going to have a hard time holding on to that $25K, guys, that I want to sell into SGCT when the audit's done, because it'll just be sitting there and I'll be thinking like, oh, but if I invest that in Opto right now, it's going to start making me money. But I really want to have things set up so that I'm investing in everything that deals with the trading, right, in S Group there. So yeah, so maybe I'll just put it there and try and forget about it, or maybe I'll put it in my wife's S wallet. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll do a withdrawal here, guys. So this will be $50,200 withdrawal, or 50,000. What was it? 50,200. Yeah, so 50,200 be the withdrawal. This is the biggest withdrawal I've ever done out of S Group. So there's some nice withdrawal there for you guys. Of course, because I've never gotten my last bonus I got was 50,000. This one's 150,000, and I invested that bonus. So we'll get going here, guys, and we'll do this. So we need SWCTs there, and pop that sucker in there. SWCT, let's just check it. SWCT. Okay, do a nice big withdrawal of that. Okay, so there you go, guys. There's a nice big juicy withdrawal, that 50K that was up there. And then we'll withdraw that SGCT as well. So there it is right there. Okay. And withdraw SGCT. So there's 339. So 338 would be the withdrawal. Grab the address for that. And there you go. Okay. Oh, gotta wait 13 seconds. Okay. So that's that, guys. We'll shoot down here. Show a screenshot of that. Okay, here's something I gotta remember. The fee actually comes out of the amount that you put in there. So you notice that with the SWCT, that's the other way around. The fee comes out of your balance up there. With SGCT, the fee comes out of the amount that you put in here. So there's that withdrawal, guys, of the SGCT. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll do a video tomorrow. You know, this is probably going to come to my balance in a couple hours or so. So tomorrow I'll do a video, guys, just showing that it's in there. Of course, what I'm going to do, guys, I'll just let it sit there till the audit's done. And then when the audit's done, I'm going to send, I'll tell you my plan with this, of course, because I like to share everything that I do just so you guys get ideas. And also, me sharing my goals and sharing my ideas and stuff, it'll encourage you to set goals and to achieve goals and stuff like that. And that's always a good thing, right? Like monkey see, monkey do type thing. I'm a true believer in that, guys, that if you actually see someone doing something that, like, you know, maybe you want their result, or you're like, oh, you know, oh, that'd be my dream, is to make like a lot of money online or whatever. And if you see people doing it, then it becomes more of a reality for you because you can visually see it than just hearing it, or like coming across some, you know, YouTube ad or something saying like, oh, look at I make a lot of money, but you don't actually see the person making money. They're just saying it, right? So it's very good to see, you know, when you see people actually doing it, right? So with that 50,000 SWCT, guys, I'm going to leave the 50 in here in my wallet. So you guys will see that every time I log into my wallet, you'll see it there until the audit's done. And then when the audit's done, I'm going to sell 25,000 of it, or whatever, you know, it might be more than 25,000. I don't really know, into SGCT. I'm going to use that SGCT. I'll send it back to S Group. I'm going to go over to investments, and I'll figure this out right now, how much that would be. So I'm going to invest in Prime. You can see I did my little test deposit in there. I always do test deposits and things just to see what it's like. We already know what it's like though, right? It's pretty good. And then I would come over here and I would do this investment here. So I would select this plan. I put in, say we have 25,000. So I do 25,000 into there. That's 25,000. And it's going to cost me this much SWCT. So when the audit's done, I'm going to have to remember to go and save up, because I want to save this SWCT. I don't want to use it out of my SWCT that I've just made, right? Because I want to send 25,000, the other SWCT. I want to send that to my savings. Okay, so I'll send it to my savings account, which is a crypto savings account, right? But I have to wait till the audit's done to do that because I have to convert it into USDT or Ethereum or Bitcoin, depending on what the charts look like, right? I might just want to hold it in a stable coin. So that's it there, guys. So my plan is I'm taking $25,000 that I now have in my S wallet, right? Well, it's on the way there, okay? And then I'm going to save up 6,250 SWCT, okay? So I'll save that up. I'll make an investment, and that's going to give me, so I'll need 26,562 SGCTs to do a $25,000 investment because that 5% fee, I forgot about that. So this here, guys, so this is what my investment would start off as minus that, so I won't take that number. I'll take 25,000 plus 6,250. Okay, so here's some goals, publicly shared, plus 6,250 is 31,000. So this is what my prime investment would start off at. Plus, I have $100 in there, so I'll just add that in there too. So it'll be 31,350. And then what I'll do with that is I won't withdraw anything from it. I would just compound the earnings 100% till it hits 50K. Okay? Because we know they're not going to get rid of the prime investment. They're definitely not getting rid of the optimal investment. The pro investment, they might not do again. Okay? Obviously, this is still earning, but you can see here you can't invest in it anymore. It's not open for investment, and they're going to make the decision about that. It says unavailable. After the audit, guys, they're going to make the decision on this. So if they make the decision, hey, we're going to continue to do the pro investment, then I'll do the same thing. I'm going to have a goal of getting to $50,000, and what I'll do with that is, I'll do my whatever we need a month, $10,000 or something like that. I'll do in withdrawals per month to pay the household bills, that type of thing, and then I would use the rest of my earnings, which is going to be huge because I've got we can see on the dashboard page here, there's like 200 something thousand now in this account, right? Like 220 or something. Yeah, almost 250. Sorry, guys. 240, almost 248,000 there. So that's going to make a lot of money per month no matter what I do with it, it'd make a lot of money because that's a lot of money. But if I take out this 105 here, right, and put it into this optimal there, this 105 is going to make like twice as much money because the optimal makes twice as much money as S4X on average, right, is what we're seeing. So that's my plan. So also, I want to talk about this, guys, because, I want to go over everything that I'm going to be doing here. Okay, so this is my goals. And I actually have my goals over here on my desktop, which I do. Keep them right here. Okay, so you can see here my goal. This is for goals for the end of 2023. So in S4X optimal, which basically I'm there. I'm like $3,000 away from it. I'd have $250,000 because I'm moving over that 105, right? And it's gonna charge me 10% fee to move it over. So I'm gonna move over that 105. That's gonna give me like 250 in that balance. Okay. S4X Pro, my goal is to have $50,000 in it if they do it again. If they don't do it again, guys, I'll just leave my $10,000 in there that I have. And then S4X Prime, my goal is to get to 50K. With that, I just shared how I'm going to do that. I've already got 25,000 in. Well, it's on the way to S Wallet for that. And then here's my team turnover goal for the end of 2023 is 5 million. So that right there, guys, that's the only thing that I'm like kind of on the fence. I don't know if I can do that or not, but I've got almost 3.3 right now. So I'm, well over halfway there. And then in my wife's account, this is my goals here is if they open up Pro again, I'm going to put 50,000 in it, right? She has 92,000 in her account right now in S4X. So I got to move this around as well. So 50,000 pro. Or that would be if they don't open pro up again, guys, I'd put 100,000 in optimal, and then S4X Prime. The goal is to get that one to 10K investment, right? So all this here, guys, there's already 92 in there. So the remaining like 17,000 or something, that would just come through compounding and using the earnings through that account to build up these other investments, right? To build up the other investment there. Okay. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you guys because I know some people think that stuff's interesting, and it encourages you not to just sit on, like today I looked at two people's accounts to help them, and they've been in S Group for like a year, and they had like $2,000 and the other guy had $1,300 in there, and they're from like first world countries, right? So, guys, I just, there's no really, unless you're like, I don't like S Group, but these guys are like always in the chat group chatting and stuff like that. It's kind of like, if your account looks like that, you're from a first world country, meaning you're on average probably making about $5,000 a month at your day job or so. You should set yourself goals, right? Like those people definitely don't have goals. They're just sitting there kind of like withdrawing all their profits and stuff like that from their little wee investments. And I'm not saying that to make fun of people. I'm just saying, if you want to get ahead in life, you got to set goals, guys. Like it's impossible to do stuff if you don't have a plan, right? With anything in life. Right? Okay. So that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another video shortly. Bye-bye. That was the $150,000 bonus video as well there.